Hey there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part we took on Katisa's Hyperborea and there was some memory wiping that happened, but we're fine! Final's fine! So, you know. It's fine. Thou must live, die, and know. Arya, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emet-Selk and Hythlodaeus that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let's walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of Propylaeon. Switch back to our normal clan. Yeah. We're still in Elpis, right? So. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vidal, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Yes, this is where we part ways.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark.
The land's light of justice.
And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the Lamb's alive, so believe.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it! We won't accept it! It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, Or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk. All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
let's head to the Valdesian Annex. After what is probably one of the best cutscenes in Endwalker. And, you know, I really like that cutscene. Really like that scene. Do I need to upgrade my gear? I feel like I do. Yeah. Neat. Alright. X. Hi, Cryo! We're back! Arya! Impeccable timing as always! I thought you were often the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. As the heavens burn. So, have you learned more of the final days? Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Fortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of the blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alize and Alphino have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Amonis is one of the worst affected. The Anchor, Destinia, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast! They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth for celebrating, still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Ishtul and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tatario and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Foshino to the people of Razadhan. Following the discussion, Vritra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hunnish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alize, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Foshino. Then, panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you, Arya. Please, you must help them. Having you there will make all the difference. I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was our first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. off to Garlemald then. We just get back and we're thrown right into it. Oh, this. Oh, I already see it. Yeah, this is bad. Arya, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short as we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacius that the Form's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing for the Magna Glacius, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, the progress will be lost. Earlier on the Magna Glacius.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same who fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
You will fight as Alphino! Heal the wounded refugees. I can't remember which one's
Help is at hand.
Prognosis, AoE. I vaguely know Sage. Alright, so Dosis is gonna be that. On my dot. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you can sort the top bar now. Right. It's letting me help the wounded. Alright. Okay. Not quite the same as the stage I've vaguely, barely played.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Anyway, Dosis single target. We don't have our AoE, which is actually slightly annoying right now. Home to distressed refugees.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe
as
now.
fast as you can. Everyone's turning. All is lost. I owe you my life. Alright, let's proceed to safety.
Worry not
over
for
there?
the refugees, but for yourself.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Protect the refugees. Oh, hi, Simeon. I guess we're going back into battle, aren't we? The shoal, I think, is more the, like, Raphael, if I remember right. Yeah, you don't exactly get a chance to kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna look at my buttons when all they do. You're kind of just, like, into it. I guess I actually need to kind of chill by Justinian's prognosis. Cluster. I don't have my shield, though. I guess we'll use that for... Okay. We got this. We got this. Alright, Tentacle Whip. At least I'm kind of used to kind of doing this from having fought Forgiven Pedantry so many times, the Astric of Felucia. Newfound abilities are enough. Okay, let's stack on Estinian here. Those things, yeah. At least I vaguely played Sage. Unlike the first time I did this, I had not played Sage at all. And I was like, oh, what do buttons do? And you get like no chance to learn your buttons or anything. It's like, heal. This is a healing button. I will press the healing button. It's pretty much what you're kind of thrown into if you haven't actually played Sage yet. Half arenas. Oh my gosh, Justinian, I get you're a dragoon, but you could be less squishy.
Hard, but not hard enough.
Oh, I guess I do have a barrier. What's my barrier? Oh, diagnosis is my barrier. Okay, cool. See, that's what I mean. You don't get a chance to actually read it. I didn't realize I did actually have my barrier. It was just weird. Yeah, see, that is my barrier right there. So that was our introduction to Sage, the Sage introduction of this expansion. Or the here's how Sage kind of barely, vaguely plays.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Like, oh, the music.
No. Don't. don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape! Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
In the coming battle, you will fight as Alize! We've lost too many already. Graha, with me. Alright, we actually gotta look at our stuff here. So we got a Corpse of Core. We got the two different combos there. Elite, Conto 60, Bear Cure, and Golden. Okay! Look at the AoE version. Alright. Combos! Let's go! Oh, I'm actually on the DPS and not a healer. Hello. From behind. Having fun over there, Graha. Literally have 2 DPS right now, so it's like actually dying a lot faster. Also, I kind of don't have a heal, so I am relying on Graha to heal me. Cool. Good job, Alize. So glad we can have this talk about healing. Oh, I guess I do. Never mind, I do have a heal. I'm very curious. Graha's still gonna be a better healer, though. No way to break the chain of transformation. Well, break. Hello. Watch out, Isaiah. This one is not like the rest.
I'm fine.
I could use the AoE combos, but I feel like that would just slow me down. Something about the fact I can just hit the combo buttons that do more damage. Ow. Graha. Graha. Thank you. The beast calls down a rain of meteors. Okay, good.
fight today.
See if I care. I won't back down. These calls down the random meteors. Alright, towers. Let's go ahead and stand in those. There! Thank you for how cooperating with me and went to the right one. No, he did not go to the right one this time. Now's our chance. Understood, Alistair. Oh, wait, can I even... Oh, I can't take her off my party list. Cool.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about.
Oh gosh. Ow! Okay. Meteors are sticking around.
Yeah, crackles with energy. Find cover!
Do this and that. Oh, apparently I just chose the right meteor because all the others are going boom. Okay. That was not because I remember that was the right one. It just happened.
Turnabout's fair play.
Limit gauge is... Oh, the milling button. Okay. I did hit the right button.
On guard.
So that is actually the makes level 80 ability, by the way. That Vermilion Pledge thing. Mage kind of just does that at 80, or not 80, 90.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out! Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alizé. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
Reglam my pants. It's fine. is precisely why you should never skip your squat regimen.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust?
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
And they're coming back to go fight as Ariana. Alright. I guess I gotta get in actually serious mode here. Ugh. Okay, you got this. Okay, girl, I'm kind of counting on you to tank it. Not kind of like that. Kind of not like that, actually. And I totally forgot I was doing splits. See, I'm just remembering. Not hitting the right button too, apparently. Building impact, bring the meteors. Oh, this is a bear! A melee! Oh, forgot how to actually, like, get his sword fast. I didn't want to do that. Hello.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Hi, Simeon. Hi, Albino. Wave of loathing. Ellie. You also see the refugees to safety. We must keep the beasts at bay. Why are you looking at me? Mutable laws. Am I not looking at me? Gravity field begins to erupt. Alright, so presumably middle is safe. My spot better be safe. Thank you.
On your feet.
Oh, this is going a little bit slower. Darn. Is my Brotherhood doing nothing at the AI again? Probably. Yeah, what's a combination, right? What's a proper combo? I was just like casually using the level 90 skill, like we're not leveled 88 or anything here. How is it? Whatever.
Leave the healing to me.
Yeah, you could be doing better at that, Alfie. Look over and Alfino's like almost dead. Like, actually doing the combination? Oh, there was safe on the edges, okay. I'm like, what? And we got that again. I am minorly feeling the fact that I did this on range the last time. But, oh well, it's fine. video. And there are like several cutscenes in sequence.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan, please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Hi?
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Ulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Ulysses, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Whew. Do I dare speak without a say? Do I? Do it? I do it. See Zeno standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant. God, I don't know what came over me. I just blurred out the first thing that came to mind. But looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Alright, and on that note, I think we're gonna call it there. So thank you for watching. In the next part, we will speak with Lucia and see what's going on next. As you know, the world's ending. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's on fire, but this is fine. Literally. The skies. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this and more. You can find links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!